Now?
Now are visible and audible too.
Yes, yes. So, good afternoon, ma'am. We are. So, how are you today?
Good afternoon. Uh, how was your day going so far?
Yeah, it is going well. And what about you?
My day is also doing good. And first of all, how are you?
I'm great. And we are actually. I want to know about you that we are the meeting at the first time. So, could you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So my name is Mansi, and I brought up in Delhi, but now currently I'm living in Uttar Pradesh. And if I talk about my qualification, I'm pursuing graduation in English literature, and apart from this, I'm running a YouTube channel.
How long have you been running this channel, YouTube?
I'm running YouTube channel nowadays because I create this channel nowadays.
Okay. So, like, you are. Is it your final year of your graduation or second year?
No, this is my first year.
First year.
Hmm.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Okay. So, like,
Uh, yeah.
you you are doing your graduation with English literature.
Yes, yes. During I am at that time I was how I can say I was completed my intermediate. So that time is also COVID time. So I'm not attend my school. So these things are happen.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah. So okay. So what are your hobbies?
Yeah, what can I say? My hobbies are there are so many, but I'm not supposed to work on my hobbies because I love, I love traveling, I love visiting outside, but I never get chance to go outside just because of I live in village area and I don't have any idea about whenever I go outside. I have listened so many times people they said that okay I'm visiting this place, I'm visiting that place, I have visited that place. So listening them, I also feel like that okay, I should also go outside. But it's really very difficult. Go like though I'm mature enough now, I know that what is right and what is wrong. So but
Yes, yes.
I haven't been outside. That is why I have a fear to go outside. That's why I
Okay.
just
So I have a question to you that I see your English is very good, so you are not hesitate and you are not fumble. So what are the things you are doing to learn this language? And because I am a beginner and still I am learning this language, so sometimes I am hesitate in front of the person that you are. I am fumble that time. That I see that. The another person is better than me and his English is very good, so that time I am fumble because I yesterday not yesterday uh, 3 years 3 days ago 3 days later, so I talked to the Hati ma'am. That time I was I was fumble and I didn't any kind of words in my mind. uh, how I can say my that time he interacting me, now you are doing now you are doing wrong. So also I am fumble that time, so how I can manage all the things and fluent like this, because my fluency is not too good in this language. So how I can overcome these things?
yeah, of course, ma'am. It's really very easy. Like when I was learning English, so it was very difficult for me because I didn't have environment that time. Even I don't have environment right now, and I haven't joined any institute, and I didn't hired any teacher for myself. But I practiced myself. There are some structure like if I talk about present tense, so how many structure are there? You should write down all the structure for present time and for past time and for future time. And I think maybe it could be 20 structure, maybe more, not more than that. And I
Mm-hmm.
think 20 not like 15 structure. So you just practice on those structure again and again and again. Such as if I talk about storytelling, so how many structure are there? If suppose you want to, if you want to speak something past in your past, so how many structure are there? There are, I think, like there are like 4 and 5, but you just focus on one structure. First you focus on one structure, then can you go for was, were, and used to, there are
Yes,
4 and 5
yes,
are there. So that is why people are able to speak, just because of they have practice on their structure, not grammar but structure. So
yes, because I am learned this language past 2 months, so I can say this lack of practice. Sometimes I have lots of work that time. I cannot practice in English, but as can as possible, I am practice English learning language, and yeah, but my focus is not too much session because I consider myself beginner. So this time I'm focusing on my learning. Or sometimes I'm afraid in front of the person that his English is very good and my English is not too good. So these kinds of things. But I can see you are farmer, and I know you have lots of work and your English is literally very good.
thank you so
Hmm.
much. But everyone can become fluent in English, I must say that. Suppose I have to speak something past, so there is a main structure like subject plus second form, and
Yes, yes, yes.
there is just two small structure like subject plus second form. And by this, with the help of this structure, I can speak my whole story from my childhood to end. You
Yeah,
can get,
yeah, yeah.
you don't need
And
to type so much.
yeah, yeah. And also, I am doing these tips. You can say that because every person said your past sentence is not good. I can say so. I am some when I have free time. So I was elaborate my daily routine and my family daily routine in past tense and maybe future tense, and all those stuff I am practicing in these days.
It's really very great. I must say that you will be fluent in English soon if you do this.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah, how can overcome my hesitation? Because I told you that I am stammered that time. I can suppose another person is better than me, and another person his English is very good. So that time I fumble a lot, and some people interrupt your English. You are doing wrong and right. So my mind goes blank that time.
Yeah, it's happened because until you perfect by yourself, suppose you speak every day by yourself, then you realize one day you will definitely realize that okay, I'm comfortable with present tense, past tense, and future tense, and I can ask question as well. So definitely you start facing people. After you, then you say yourself that I'm comfortable, I can talk to anyone a little bit. So you start facing people from there, and by this way you can like 1%, 2%, 3%, and definitely you must you encourage yourself and you motivate from others, and by this way you just confident, you gain so much confidence, and by this way people become fluent in English, I'm telling you. And
You
what
notice one thing that because we are focusing too much grammar, so that time we are doing mistake, and we are not focusing grammatical structure. So that I am doing, we are saying any kind of, we are fluent. So I am see grammatical structure. Grammar is important to learn this language or not?
चलो हिंदी में बोलते हैं, ग्रामर बिल्कुल इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं होता है, देयर इज नथिंग इन ग्रामर.
Hmm.
Suppose I have to practice present tense, past tense, and future tense of preposition. So one day you just try to practice on preposition that I am at my home, I am at my bus stop, I am at the bus stop, and I am on the roof, I am under the tree. I'm like by this way you just try to fill all the preposition, you just try to distract, you just try to put those preposition in your structure. By this way you can practice on preposition. If I talk about conjunction, so you just try to, okay, I'm going to practice on conjunctions. Okay, like conjunction there are so many. So if I talk about like conjunctions, uh, until, unless, as long as far as, there are, these are
Yes,
conjunction,
yes,
and there
yes.
are so many. So you can by this way that, okay, as long as I'm talking to you, like as long as I'm talking to you, so there is no need to uh, uh, there is no need to talk to anyone. I'm not going anywhere until I talk to you, until and there are so many conjunction which you can use in your conversation,
Yes.
and try to put all the conjunction. But if you learn from YouTube, if you learn from book, so you can learn from there, but you are not going to use them in your conversation. So
Okay, you learned this language through the YouTube.
of course, I must say that I can say that I have learned English from YouTube, but from YouTube, until you don't get anything. Suppose today I have watched a video related any conjunction. So
Yes,
after
yes.
watching video, I'm supposed to practice too much on those conjunction. I have to practice on those. Otherwise, there is no benefit from there. If you watch 1 hour, half an hour, and you don't practice after watching the video, so nothing will happen with you.
Yes, because we can overcome our fear, our hesitation. So until and unless we are not facing people, and we are not practice our English, so hesitation and fumbleness are not gone.
Yeah, because suppose you fumble while speaking, you just fumble and go
Yes.
blank. So you need to talk to so many people, as many as you can. So you just
Yes.
find people and just try to speak them, because there are so many beginners. They have YouTube channel. I'm talking to every day with those person, and they make so many mistakes. However, they are confident. Why? Because they talk to every day. They are talking every day to every beginner. And you can
Yes.
find,
Yes.
I must have watched so many videos on YouTube. There are so many beginners are available on YouTube. So
Yes.
by
Yes.
this way,
Yes.
you can find your mistake. After recording, you just find your mistake, that okay, I have made this mistake, so I have to work on that. So by this way, people are learning English. There is no need any class. There is no need any person. Every person can learn English by himself. Just
Yes.
focus on structure, present structure, past structure, future structure, like this.
So how I can how uh, um, I can say how I can fluency in while we are speaking English. So my fluency is not good. So every person that so you suppose another person, yeah. Apart from any person, his fluency is very good. So no, we know anybody not find her mistake very well. He is speaking slowly and calmly, so that the person he find their mistake, but the person he is fluent, I mean his fluency is very good, so no, most of the person can't find her mistake. So how I can fluency in my speaking?
Yeah, we have to focus our mind, that you have to think in English. You have to think, and as suppose I forced my mind to think in English whenever after taking dinner, I go to bed, and I until I
Mhm.
sleep, I keep on thinking that okay, so today what did I do, like from morning to till now. So I just recall those things, and I just create in mind in English. So this is really
Yes.
very good. If your mind is like energetic to like give you situation at the same time, so of course you will be able to speak English, because while
Okay,
speaking, I,
we can as much as possible think in English and practice more and more.
yes, so like for speaking English, we need practice every day, and we need person to talk, so that from there we get confident. that okay, today I have talked to this person, so yeah, I'm confident because I have faced so many. Now I'm facing so many people. Now I'm able to speak. Now I'm able to catch my mistake. So by this way,
Okay.
uh, because English is like, if I talk about speaking English, so English like comes from speaking. The more you
Yes,
speak,
yes,
the
yes.
more will you be perfect in English because your
Yes,
time
and
of
yeah,
speaking.
and my because I run a YouTube channel. For my reason is because I am facing people, I am interacting the peoples, and I am considered beginner. So that another person they are learning this language. So when I am doing mistakes, so the person watching my video say they don't repeat my mistake. They learn from my mistake. So this is my purpose to running the YouTube channel.
And if I talk about mistakes, so so many people do. I talk to so many people and they make mistake. Even I make mistake. So there is no problem. Don't think that okay if
And
I
when I'm doing mistake, that time I am so disappointed that I am not learn this language, and I am making so much mistakes. So how I can manage all the things, and sometimes I am demotivated that I am not learn this language. My English is not improve. So that thoughts come in my mind, but as can as possible I am learning this language. I feel that I am not give up because I learn this language just
of
somewhat
course
way.
everyone go through this grammar rule, everyone go through these difficulties and they have faced problem, then they are able to speak English fluently. So that is I
Yeah,
want to.
and when I am focusing too much grammar, that time I'm so much perplexed. How I can say I'm focusing grammar, so my speaking I can't. I thought that I am doing so much mistake for grammatical structure, and I am fluent. I am speaking without grammar. So I have no idea where I'm doing mistake, where I'm doing mistakes. So these kinds of things.
Yeah, don't think, don't pull yourself down because everyone is beginner here, nobody going to catch your mistake. So do one thing, I you have been talking to me for like 20 minutes, so I can figure out your what is your problem is, like you are not good with any structure, that is why you are unable to ask any question to person. So I can see your problem that you don't practice on structure, that is why when you try to ask question, so you don't find the helping word that which helping word I have to use here.
Yes,
So
yes, yes. This is my problem. I am forget what kind of helping verb I am use in sentence.
So asking question is really very important. If you know how to ask question and reply, this is English. There is nothing apart from this. So people generally do. They just say ask question, reply. If you ask question, I reply. I ask question, so you reply. So nothing there is
Yes,
apart
so
from.
you are saying that I am not put the question in correct way.
Yeah, when you try to ask question, when you
Yes.
that okay, I am going to ask question, so that time you just hesitate, that you just forget the helping verb of the structure.
Yeah. You I can say you caused my mistake.
Yeah, so you do one thing, like there are some certain thing which if you work on that, so you will definitely be able to speak English fluently. Like first you work tenses, passive, modals, causative, conditional. I'm I'm talking about all types of like structures. But
Yeah.
if you completed your tenses and passive, it's mean you are intermediate. If I talk about advanced, so like causative, conditional, and some like infinitive, and there are some adjective clause and participle. They are this is intermediate, advanced level English. So first you
Okay,
work.
so can you guess what is my level?
Of course, your level is basic. I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
yeah, I'm sorry, but yes, because
No. Because I also consider my level is basic because it's a very important how to ask a question and how to put the answer. Because I am fumbled to ask a question. Yeah, my helping verb is,
So
I
you
don't know why.
so you need a person who just ask you uh, like make you rapid fire as like sometime present tense plus past and future tense like that, so you can definitely able to like ask questions such as you can ask me question in daily my daily routine related my daily routine, so how would you ask me question?
Okay, okay. I will work on it. I will work on it.
I'm talking about right now. You have to ask question about my daily routine. So how will you ask me question? What is the structure for asking daily routine someone?
Okay, so I ask question to you.
Yeah, related my
Can
daily
I?
routine.
Okay, so what are you doing when you are get up in the morning? So what are you doing?
This is wrong. For like for present tense, you have for plural do. If you want to ask question, so you have a do, and for third person you have a does. That okay, Gyanan, at what time do you get up in the morning? And at
Do
what time
you? Okay,
do you and if I talk about third person, so does she does he does
okay.
like that.
So I am doing mistake. Do, does, and past tense. Helping verb. My helping verb is not. I can not put helping verb in correct order.
Yes, so such as I'm going to ask you question, so like I'm going to ask you question related to your daily routine, so I have a one structure, do you then action word, so such as I'm going to ask, so okay, at what time do you get up in the morning?
What time do you get up in the morning?
Yes.
Okay, okay. So I will try. So I can ask you question. What time do you get up in the morning, and what do you do in the morning
Hmm.
after
You
the wake up?
you have to for asking question you have to use this structure, do you.
Do you? Thank you so much for from realizing my mistake, and I really work on it.
You find a people who can make you rapid fire, like I'm going to speak in the Hindi, you have to speak like in English.
Yeah.
आप कितने बजे उठते हो, तो यू जस्ट मेक ओके एट व्हाट टाइम डू यू गेट अप इन द मॉर्निंग, तुम
Yes.
स्कूल जाते हो कि नहीं जाते हो, डू यू गो टू स्कूल, एट व्हाट टाइम डू यू
Mhm.
गो टू स्कूल, सब डू है प्रेजेंट में। अगर पास्ट में बात करें तो पास्ट में डिड है, सो एट व्हाट टाइम डिड यू गेट अप इन द मॉर्निंग टुडे एंड डिड यू टेक ब्रेकफास्ट एंड व्हाट डिड यू डू इन
Yeah,
द
yeah,
मॉर्निंग,
yeah.
डिड
Yeah,
यू गो।
I got it. I got it. So, can I ask you a question?
या ऑफ कोर्स।
In your daily routine, so what do you do? Wake up in the morning, and what do you do to wake up after wake up?
व्हाट डू यू डू आफ्टर वेकिंग अप, आफ्टर आफ्टर हमारा
Waking up.
people है, उसके बाद आएंगे रखते हैं।
Okay, okay, okay,
What do you do after waking up? So yeah,
okay.
after waking up, I just brush my teeth and wash my face. Then I take breakfast.
Okay, okay. I got it.
पूछो आप कितने बजे ब्रेकफास्ट करते हो? कितने बजे ब्रेकफास्ट करते हो?
What do you do breakfast in the morning?
At what time? अभी पूछा कितने बजे उठते हो तो at what time? आप कितने बजे नाश्ता करते हो तो at what time do you take breakfast?
Okay.
Yes.
Your English is remarkable, and I can learn so many things.
No,
I
ma'am.
should learn. Sorry, I should learn so many things, so many structure.
No, ma'am, you can also do the same. You just focus on helping work and like as you just write down all the structure for present tense, past tense, future tense, and you just try to practice on that. There is no need.
Okay,
I'm telling you, you just
okay.
focus on helping work because if you ask questions, so how can person recognize your question that you are going to ask me question for future, past, and present tense? Because helping work tell us now that you are talking about
Yeah,
present.
yeah, yeah,
Helping work
yeah.
is
Okay, I got it. I got it. Okay,
yes.
so you have.
When I went there, so I made them so many rapid fire like present tense, past tense, and future tense, and I tell them how to ask question and how to tell your story. I tell them so. I told so many things.
Oh, Okay, I got it. And you are running a YouTube channel.
Yes, I have a YouTube channel.
Okay, so what is your channel name?
My channel name is English with Village Vlog.
Okay. So
Make you rapid fire, like present tense, past tense, and future tense. And do one thing. I want to reveal that how I learn English. You know, I
you can reveal.
okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.